Hello, everyone. This is the podcast for Algebra A for finding the volume of a cylinder. Now, before I start, I just need to talk about the case of letters, meaning case. This is an uppercase letter. This is a lowercase letter. Okay. Here's the formula for the area of a triangle. It's 1/2 base times height. And I need you to notice that that's a lowercase b. When angles are lowercase letters or uppercase letters, they convey information in math. Okay, like in English, my name is Mr. Kesnick, and you use an uppercase K versus that lowercase k. All right, that the first letter, if a word has an uppercase letter in it, as the first letter, it conveys information versus if it has a lowercase letter. Okay, so to find the area of that triangle, this would be the base, that would be the height. So I don't need to go through the math. I'm just illustrating that that lowercase b indicates to you, that the base is the b, and you would fill in what the base is worth. Okay, and these are products that are here, and you get yourself an answer. So this is the formula for the volume of a cylinder. So a cylinder, that's like a soup can or a soda can. All right. This is an uppercase B. It is definitely not the same thing as the area of a triangle, and that was a lowercase b. A lowercase b is a length. Lowercase b is a length. Uppercase b isn't a length. All right. It's an area. I'm not trying to confuse you with it. I'm just trying to talk you through that this case of a letter conveys information. Okay, so what do I do with this? Well, come over to a cylinder. This is the base. And the base is what shape? The shape of the base is a circle. And I said this uppercase B conveys an area. Okay, the shape of the base is a circle. How do you find the area of a circle? Pi r squared. We just did these. So to make the formula more useful, I'm going to remove the b and put in pi r squared. Okay? So this is more useful for what you're doing. To find the volume of a cylinder, you take the area of the base and multiply it by its height. To get the area of the base, you need to know the radius of the circle that is on the base. Right there. Okay. A cylinder has a base radius of 8 centimeters. 8 centimeters is the radius and has a height of 7 centimeters. 7 centimeters. Come on, 7. You can do it. 7 centimeters. Find the volume. Okay. Volume is equal to pi r squared h. Now, piece of advice for you guys. There's going to be quite a few formulas that you'll be exposed to. My advice to you is every time you go to use a formula, write it like this first. Because the more you write it, you start to develop some muscle memory to help you remember what the formulas are. So physically, each time you go to do this, write pi r squared h. And then fill in what you need. So you've got a pi. I'm going to put a parenthesis around r and a parenthesis for h. Now I'm going to fill in what I know. R, is 8. And the height, is 7. Now you just pick up your calculator and type it in. Okay? So where's my calculator? Oh, I thought it was sitting right here. Let me pause while I find the calculator, okay? Hello, everybody. I found it. The calculator, that is. So now you just pick up your calculator and type pi times 8 squared times 7. and you get a volume is equal to 1,407.4335, so on and so forth. And it said round to the nearest tenth. So you look at the hundredth spot, it's less than 5, so you cross this off. You round down. So the volume of 1,407.4 is your answer. Okay. All right. It says find the volume in the cylinder when, so the wording order is different. So I'm backing up this one, it said what is the volume last. This says what is the volume first. It doesn't matter. So you know the height is 17 and the base radius is 5 feet. So that's 5 feet. So you go pi, come on, pi, and I'm going to fill in the r, which is 5, and the height, which is 17. And now I'm just going to type this in the calculator. So I've got, come on, so pi times 5 squared times 17 and equals, and I've got 1,335.1768, so on and so forth. So to round it, I'm going to look at the hundredth place. That's 5 or bigger, so I'm going to round this next number up to 2. So I have 1,335.2. Okay. The last style or type is they're going to try and trick you just like they did when you were doing areas of circle. Here they're giving you diameter. So diameter is going to be all the way across the can. Well, you don't want all the way across. You want the radius. So I want half of that distance. So if all the way across is 8, the radius is going to be 4. Okay. So R is equal to 4. So you write the formula, volume is equal to pi r squared h, pi times r squared times h. Okay. Oops, you know h. Why did I write h? I don't know. And h is 7. So then you grab your calculator and you go pi times 4 squared times 7. And you get 351.8583777, blah, 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 blah. And you want to round to the nearest tenth. So you look at this number, it's 5 or more, so you round that up. 351.9 would be your answer. Okay. Thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it. Have a great one.